Everybody, Ralph Havens here, and welcome to your Friday morning session. And today, what what I want you to do is walk around a little bit before we even start, and notice how the world looks. Notice how you feel. Notice how your feet are on the ground. Notice if you want to check any motion like your neck or your arm or your back, check and see how you feel. And then in a moment, we can see what's different. So many times the simplest things are the most profound. And for many years, I studied a medical intuitive method, integrative manual therapy, and it was very precise and very involved, and you had to be very good at it with your skills and your abilities to see things and to do things, and it was really cool. And I saw lots of conditions solved with it. And there was a Qigong master who was interacting with our teacher, Sharon G. Mateo, and he later told one of his students, another integrative manual therapy practitioner, that why does she work so hard? Like our medical intuitive teacher had thousands and thousands and 10,000s of techniques and methods and ways to help people with their conditions, to solve things for them. And then Qigong is more of a state of being. You go through the body and do a lot of movements and exercise and sound healing therapies and stuff, but ultimately you're activating this internal chi that's really you're part of the whole energy field. And so it's a much simpler approach. When I interacted with MatrixEnergetics and started learning that, my teacher, another medical intuitive, Richard Bartlett, told me about a time when he was doing a talk and he was using a frequency from MatrixEnergetics that activates a very sacred space. And there were some Zen Buddhist guys in the back, and they were laughing at him, according to the story that he tells, and laughing with him or something. And later he saw them in the elevator, and they told him, you know, we studied all these years this to meditate, and this frequency that you had, it's the same thing. And so they were kind of laughing like, we waste our life. And I don't think they really meant they waste their life, but it was a very simple, fast way to get there. So for you this morning, is it a miracle today for you? Is it a process? Is it something where whatever you're dealing with, whatever you'd like, whatever you would want to shift, can there be a miracle right now? Would that be useful? Is that how it shows up? Or is it a process? Is it something you have to do and lots of work to do to get there? So let's just go ahead and activate a thing for you. And what I'm noticing today is when there's chaos, when there's things that are just like out of control, what do? What happens is the limbic system, a deep inner part of your brain that's part of your survival mechanism, activates and gets you out of danger. And if things start to go chaotic, it will activate and charge you up. With the integrative manual therapy, one thing I learned, it was such an involved system, we were always on the edge of comfort zones beyond it because we were being pushed to our limits of abilities to see things and help things shift and to do things in 10,000s and thousands of techniques. So we were always in a state of like, oh my God, this is chaotic. And there was always new stuff coming in. And so I actually took 110 classes in that method over 10 years. And one of my teachers, Kim Burnham, told me years later that she was never even comfortable because there was so much new material coming in, and it was so, you always had to be working on your limbic system and letting go of this survival mechanism stuff to even be sort of comfortable. What was useful is then I'm more able to handle chaotic situations. So, so anyway, so that's my hope for you today. So let's go ahead and activate this for you. ATR, play on. Yeah. So that's something to check now. Go ahead and notice how you feel. Walk around a little bit. And even if you don't know what that was or what that means or anything like that, you might want to walk around and notice what's different today. Notice how you're walking even in this moment. How the world looks to you, how you feel, how people interact with you, how your feet are on the ground right now. You might want to recheck motions and stuff, and let me know what's different for you. So is it a miracle, or is it a process, or is it a bit of both for you today? Let me know. Click like, click share, let others know about this work, and leave a comment and let me know what you noticed that's different for you after watching this seemingly simple video. All right, everybody. See you next time, and until then, let's get out there and live. Let's really live.